Hello from the eastern fjords of Iceland. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick. And we need to do some thinking about what part of the eastern fjords I'm going to be looking at. So I was looking at some of the websites yesterday to see what's going on, and a couple of them that talk about the ring road just skate by. Ingolstaðir is the town where I'm heading to tonight, so I'm going from Höfn to Ingolstaðir. Okay, I found a couple of things. Oh, this is your mama? No. Is it? Oh. So.
Þá ferðu hérna Town Djúpivogur og hér upp úr 2 Egilsstaðir.
And my Icelandic is so good.
Puffins.
Oh, puffins.
Puffins.
How do you say puffin in Icelandic? Lunti. Okay. So I couldn't find any puffin in Höfn, was what I was thinking.
Here is a puffin.
Höfn to Djúpivogur?
Yes. Straight driving 1 hour. So yeah.
I think that there's lots to do there then.
And then from here to here 20 hours. 20. 20 kilometers.
Thank you. That's so helpful. Can you tell me your name so that I can put you on?
Impa.
Impa.
Þorgerður.
Þorgerður. I thought those women were so nice and so helpful. I really didn't have a Scooby, and I think it's because the eastern fjords, the eastern region, isn't set up in the same way as, say, the Golden Circle or some of the other sort of big tourist sites, which are sort of well versed. You go here, 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 and that's what you do. And, you know, here it's a series of small villages. There's stops to look at nature. There's a couple of gorgeous mountains, which are Glabo Mountains, I think. This is more take the journey rather than here are 73 stops you absolutely have to do. There could be up to 6 stops. Whether they're formal stops with hiking and going and looking at things, I don't know. Or it might be stopping a photo opportunity. They are, from here in Höfn, Vestrahorn, which is one of those mountains, Djúpivogur, which is a harbour. Anyway, there's some stone eggs to look at in the harbour of Djúpivogur. I'm not sure if this is a stop. It might be a drive-through. It's a place called Breiðdalsvík. Somebody said it's a pretty village. Maybe there's a massive Starbucks in it. Who knows? The next place, I've written this down. I have no idea what I've written. Stöðvarfjörður. There is a little museum there to somebody called Petra, who ironically, or not very ironically, collected rocks. I read a little bit about her. People feel that there's great energy that comes from visiting this collection of rocks that she had, because I think they're all crystals. That's very meaningful for some people. So we're going to stop off there and have a look. This particular route that I'm going goes in and out all of the different fjords. I know it's hard to fjord it. Okay, shut up. I think this is largely a driving day. I think if I was to go at it, it's about 3.5 hours. With stops, 3 hours 40. Let's set out and see what happens on this merry journey of discovery. Isn't that light gorgeous? Take care.
guys come from here? Or are you just hanging out waiting to try and see a puffin? Could you tell me?
Honestly, I can't move in this bleeding place for people.
Well, there's one thing you have to say about the Eastern Fjords. There's nobody here, but it's absolutely fantastic. Hello, I've just arrived in Djúpivogur in the eastern fjords of eastern Iceland. It's all east today, and as you can see, there are lots of stone eggs. What's that all about then?
Excuse me, madam. Yes, you. You have been accused of fluffing and stuffing my puffin. Don't run away, madam. Your kids need to know what kind of bad attitude you have.
In deepest Iceland, the pony reigns supreme. The blonde, the jonge, the deeper jonge, and the dark brown at the back. These two have gone in for the nosh. Oh God, these two are going to do it too. God, I better go away quick. Come on. Oh yes! Oh, look at that face! Look at that face! I'm absolutely foundered out here, so I am. I'm absolutely foundered. It's about -5 degrees. I have to press on to go to Thither, which is my next stop. Goodbye. Bye, little horsies. Me and Hilda are on the road. We'll see you soon. I think you probably can't tell quite how windy it is because I'm wearing a microphone. Stöðvarfjörður, which is a small town. I look around, I can see maybe 20 houses from my current vantage point. It's got a little harbour with quite a substantial ship or boat. I'm never quite sure which one to say. A shoat or a bip. But it's become famous for something else, this area. It's very famous for this lady called Petra who collected rocks, specifically crystal. Across the road from where I'm currently standing is what's called Steinasafn Petru, or Petra's Stone Collection. And we're going to pop over and have a look. I think it's a most unusual thing that somebody in their life gathered interesting geodes and crystals and decided to display them. There are stories told of people who come here and find great peace because of the healing properties that they believe that crystals have. I think there's a function of the location and the layout, and indeed the spirit of the person who brought them together, as much as the stones themselves. It's an impressive cock. Here you can buy some Icelandic stones for 500 kroner, which is Mother of Christ, hear thou thy people's cry. Here's the skull of something that isn't at all creepy. I am pleased, I have to tell you, to see elves. Let's go and see them. Hello, little elves. We bring our wishes. The people of Planet Patrick have many things that they wish to tell you, which they will communicate using only silence and their minds. You can say that I've brought you some unusual places, places that you wouldn't have picked along the way. This is the #1 tourist destination in this area, really. And I think it was clearly important to the life of one person and to their family, and then other people started to want to experience it, and there's something sort of bonkers but great about that. Why not? Why does everything have to be sane or normal or Disney? I like Disney, but it doesn't have to be Disneyfied. What about things being a little bit weird, a little bit strange? There's something beautiful in that as well, isn't there? I'm about 4 stops into this Iceland Fjords trip, and it does feel a little bit like I'm the only one on the road. Clearly I'm not. There's a car coming behind us, but you see a car maybe once every 20 minutes, half an hour or something like that. It's not heavily populated as an area. Very, very beautiful, as you can see behind me, but it's remote. It is, though, where some of the first Europeans landed, among them Irish monks, who were later displaced by the Norse people. When I say displaced, I suspect that they were displaced in the manner of being dispatched. It's far, and I'm probably only halfway through this part of the trip. I've got to drive up another couple of fjords. How are you getting on? What's the crack, lads? This is Route 1, or Road 1, or the Ring Road, that we're looking at right now. And I can see why kind of every tourist book says that it's beautiful. It is. You could stop on any corner and take a gorgeous photograph. You know, a snow-covered mountain in the middle of summer. Beautiful puffins, cormorants, shrieking birds. You could do that. But eventually you want to get somewhere where there's something to eat. I'm not going to get there by standing here having a natter about it. As you might say, Patrick, make a decision and go there. So off we go.
No, honestly, the B&B looks lovely. No, don't worry about it, Charlie. It'll be alright. It looks lovely and comfortable. Big windows, original artwork. Take care. Take care now. Take care now. Thanks, Charlie. Alright, good luck, love. Take care now, boy. See ya.
Isn't this a wonderful place? This is the Foss Hotel East Fjords. This is Foss Fjord. Temperature really dropped, by the way. This is Planet Patrick. So glad you're here. I'm so glad you can hear someone answering their phone in the background. It adds to the drama of it. We know that you love a drama.
For God's sake, would you keep back? This place is absolutely packed in here. Jace, I can't move for people.
Hello. Well, I've just arrived in Djúpivogur, the massive lorry. Oh God, what are you gonna do now? You're like bleeding chimpanzees. Do you know what I'm saying? Gonna eat the face of one another. It's like a bleeding porn show in here. Yeah, you. Bleeding horn dog. You can take photographs of all of these, or indeed sheep. Very photogenic. Photogenic. The Icelandic sheep. Hello from Fáskrúðsfjörður. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick.